Welcome back. We are playing some more Dragon Age Inquisition. Let's go ahead and continue the story, shall we?
Chain him. I want him prepared
Whoa,
to travel to the
whoa.
capital for trial.
Don't make me run you through.
Disregard that and leave us.
That guy wears some ridiculous
You walk
clothing.
a
Look at him.
dangerous line.
He's such a knob.
The breach is stable, but it is still a threat. I will not ignore it.
I'm still a suspect? What the fuck, guys?
So I'm still a suspect, even after what we just did?
You absolutely are.
No, he is not.
Someone was behind the explosion at the Conclave. Someone most holy did not expect. Perhaps they died with the others, or have allies who yet live.
I am a suspect,
You, and many others.
but not the prisoner.
I heard the voices in the temple. The Divine called to him for help.
So his survival, that thing on his hand, all a coincidence.
Providence. The Maker sent him to us in our darkest hour.
Psh. Let me see here. Alright, so what do we want to do? I mean, I disapprove of the fact that they're attributing my personal skill to some above deity. Blessed be the Maker. So no, fuck that. You believe I'm innocent? No. I want to be more forthright.
"5 minutes ago you wanted me dead, and now I'm your savior?"
I was wrong. Perhaps I still am. I will not, however, pretend you were not exactly what we needed when we needed it.
Psh.
The breach remains, and your mark is still our only hope of closing it.
This is not for you to decide.
You know what this is, Chancellor. A writ from the Divine, granting us the authority to act. As of this moment, I declare the Inquisition reborn. We will close the breach, we will find those responsible, and we will restore order with or without your approval.
This is the Divine's directive. Rebuild the Inquisition of old. Find those who will stand against the chaos. We aren't ready. We have no leader, no numbers. And now, no Chantry support.
But we have no choice. We must act now, with you at our side.
Let's do some investigation first. What is this Inquisition?
What is the
Last Inquisition
of
I
old,
heard of was
exactly?
pretty bad in our
It
history.
preceded the Chantry. People who banded together to restore order in a world gone mad.
After, they laid down their banner and formed the Templar Order, but the Templars have lost their way. We need those who can do what must be done, united under a single banner once more.
But aren't you still part of the Chantry?
Is that what you see?
The Chantry will take time to find a new Divine. And then it will wait for her direction.
But we cannot wait. So many Grand Clerics died at the Conclave. No, we are on our own. Perhaps forever.
Alright, so let's go ahead and make a decision. I will go along with their plans because it puts me in a unique position of power, being part of this Inquisition. I can bend the Inquisition to my will because I have the sweet rave hand.
We'll see how this goes.
That is all we ask.
Help us fix this before it's too late.
He should have gone in for the handshake and then taken his hand and rubbed it above his head, you know, like whoosh. And she would have been like, dude, are you serious? We're adults. And he would have been like, fuck you. That's how it went out in my head. Anyways, it's a pretty good idea. It's pretty solid. It's like a montage. Not really a montage, just a forward of time. How is that guy wearing a blouse in the winter? I understand his chest is hairy. I get it. But does he need to be so, seductive? He's pretty seductive. He's a pretty hairy chest. Man, I wish these cutscenes were played at 60 FPS. The fact that this game runs above 60 FPS for the gameplay, but only 30 FPS for the cinematics, is really annoying. I'm not playing this on a console, I'm playing this on a PC. Give me a break here. Alright, we get it. We established the Inquisition. That's where they got the name. It's pretty clever. Wait, what? Why am I starting over here in the bushes by a bunch of logs? This doesn't make any sense. Okay. So, we've got a side quest over here. And we've got our main quest over here. I want to do the side quest in this area first before we move on.
Do you think the mages will be able to seal the breach?
Any circle mage wanting to join needs to speak with Cullen or Cassandra. Apostates too, I suppose.
But we just spoke to her.
You're him.
Oh yeah, now you know me.
Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
Well.
Make a go with you.
So we have the 5 iron, but we need to do the logging stand. Is that what's up here? No, that's talking to a smith. Oh, that's way up here. Requisition for weapons. Okay, cool. So that's all we have to do. We can inspect it right here. So we got the 5 iron and the logging.
You find anything we need?
Yeah, I got you. Let's go over here first. So we have the option to find our companions and speak with them in the world. And I think that's really important, at least for me, just because I like to progress the story of our individual characters. They're highlighted by the little symbol on the minimap as the little head. So there's Solus, there's Byronyk. We'll talk to them separately outside.
The chosen of Andraste, a blessed hero sent to save us all.
Sounds dashing.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
Hell yeah!
I would have suggested a griffin, but sadly they're
Dude,
extinct.
I like this guy. A
Joke
griffin.
as you
I'll take a
will,
griffin.
Posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars, both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
What do you mean ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins. Isn't that dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Spiders! No, thank you.
I imagine you find some amazing things in there. Alongside all the demons.
Exactly. It is occasionally dangerous, yes. But more often it's just sad to see what has been lost. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Cool.
Was that in doubt?
I like this guy.
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
You might dislike the circles, but if that breach stays open, you'll like what it does to the world even less.
Agreed. Hence remaining here to offer help.
Why does he disapprove
now let us
of
hope
my
either the
harsh and
mages or the
realistic
Templars
truth?
have
Yet
the
then
power
he
to seal the
agrees with
breach.
me. What an ass. I liked him originally because he's an apostate. He's a rebel. He fights the system. And that's important to me as this character. So, let's go ahead and see what else is here. Apothecary. Find recipes throughout the exploration or by visiting merchants. Visit an apothecary with herbs to gather in the wilderness to upgrade potions. Okay, so we upgrade potions. Okay, cool. Let us, before we do that, let's talk to you. What's up, bro?
Look who's back from the dead. Again.
It has been a rough few days.
That's an understatement. And more ahead if the weather is any indication. Name's Adan. I'm in charge of keeping our little band here stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me. I only wish I'd been able to find Master Tajin's notes.
Oh, there's a quest right
Bastard was
there.
working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Okay, cool. So, I don't care about him. Let's go.
Farewell.
So we got a quest. We need to find Tajin's? Well, his notes, anyways. Upgrade potions. You can upgrade potions if you already have unlocked. Upgrade a potion, select a category. Okay, so we have healing potions. We could upgrade it if we had more elf fruit and 1 dawn lotus. And so doing that would increase healing amount by 50, and then the same thing with this one by 67. We don't even have this one quite yet, but we can do research. So elf fruit is incredibly important, and later on, more of the other higher tier herbs. We don't have any tonics or grenades, so let's move on. Equip potions. So actually, you know, we didn't actually have regen potions equipped just yet, but now we do. So we can use elf fruit to replenish. So let's go ahead and max that out.
Perhaps another time.
Oh, that was actually a quest. Okay, that works for me. Okay, so his notes are right over here, so it's along the way. So we'll pick that up on the way out. Let's go down here, explore this building, and I think Byronyk looked like he was pretty close by. The Singing Maiden. This is a tavern, I think?
The conclave
Fix
was our
the door
best
just
chance.
like you asked,
What's up, girl?
Can I get you anything?
What can you tell
Can I
me
get a
about this
drink?
area?
Adan is Haven's apothecary. He's
Okay, I
been
already know
making
about that.
potions and tending to the wound. Harriet is the Inquisition smith.
Okay.
And for anything fancier, you can try buying from Segrit.
Okay, so we got a merchant.
She studies beasts
Bye.
and things.
You're not gonna give me alcohol. Don't much care for you. By the way, I've listened to this song. It is amazing. Like the original soundtracks they have in this game are fantastic. I'm not gonna be able to play it right now for you guys, but you need to go to YouTube and YouTube like the OSTs of Dragon Age Inquisition. They are fantastic. If anything, that is one thing that you should do. Let's go ahead and loot this. Varric's right over there by the campfire. Let's talk to him. I like this guy. He's a boss.
So, now that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
None of this shit should have happened.
Yeah!
You don't know the half of it. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and maker knows what fall out of it.
Look at his necklace.
Bad for morale.
It's a
would be
chain
an
link
understatement.
for a
I still
chain
can't believe anyone was in
of a
there
circle.
and lived.
Let's see here.
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Asunder said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
The breach needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed, you might want to consider running at the first opportunity. I've written enough tragedies to recognize where this is going. Heroes are everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Or exceptional athletic skill, is what I think. Varric's kind of cool, but he's also kind of a pussy. Let's talk to this guy. What's up?
Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
I'd like to buy something.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Oh, thanks. Alright, so let's go ahead and sell a bunch of stuff. Our Byronyk is using a bow. Okay, so I'm going to sell some of these daggers. Recruits Dirk. He has a much, much better bow. So, Ice Staff. Okay, so yeah, all this stuff we don't actually need. And I think that's actually everything. Is that all? Oh, that's just weapons. So let's go look onto this. I could save that for Byronyk. I'm saving this one. Mercenary coat. No. Let's get rid of these. And then this. What is this? It's a Kunari trained only. So if we get a Kunari later, we can actually use that. We can actually use that. All that other stuff I'm probably going to keep. Though these things, I don't know what these are for. I think they're just vendor trash. So let's go ahead and sell them. More gold, the better. We have none of these recipes, so I think we're good. Now let's see if we actually want to buy anything. So we get a lightning staff, which isn't that good compared to this one. And you have nothing. You are a loser, sir. Thank you. Let's go. There's a smith outside we need to talk to. So let's go over here. God, I'm so happy I can jump in this game.
If the Inquisition wants to feel the
What's up, Harriet? Harriet.
Expected you be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are.
Damn straight they do.
How's the new gear fit?
I'll survive.
It doesn't really matter in the long run.
Of course it does. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting. My gear will see you through demons.
Okay.
So, you need custom work.
Special.
Something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Okay, so let's go.
Goodbye.
Right.
Actually, do I have to talk to him again? Have some armor made. Okay, so this is a craft armor. Or do we have to, though? Is that what this says? What is this? Have some armor made. Okay, so let's... Oops. Crafting. So we could make this. However, we don't have cloth, which is unfortunate. We do have the leather required. How do we make cloth? Oh, so we need more of this. Requires 10 cloth. So we don't have it, unfortunately. We could make the defenders mail. Metal. Maybe that'll count to complete this quest. Let's do... Wait, no. I don't want to do the iron yet. Let's not do this. The reason why I don't want to get rid of that iron...
You need something? Let me know.
Is because we have the requisition quest, which is way up there, and I want to be able to turn that in. I mean, I don't really much care about finishing that particular part yet. So we can always come back later. This area, the way I've seen it, is a staging ground.
Yes. We cannot stay here.
Okay, so this is just... I don't really care. Basically, like, I've already gone through this. I'll go through the new stuff for you guys, but just to make this quicker, she essentially will just be like, oh yeah, let me explain to you what the Templars' business are. The Templars are basically just these dudes who fell from grace, kind of, and, yeah. They're basically a bunch of shitbags. Now, anyways. Some of them, not all of them. I can't really say all of them. This is where they teach you to use the V button that I've been using this entire time. I feel like this is something that they should have learned a long time ago. But there's two different uses. So you've got this where you find normal items. However, there are areas, like right up here. Watch, it's a little bit different. The little thing, it points in a direction. And that's where we need to go to get something. And it will only show up once you press it right next to it. So it's kind of important. So we just found I think those are the notes. And now, I think heading back this way. Yeah, back this way we can go get the... Let's set this one as Master Quest. And keep heading that way. Oh, look at all that iron. There's so much iron that it's not... I'm not going to stop most of the time to go out of my way and pick it up, especially because the only time I'll be crafting with iron, I believe, is if I am crafting for my companions, because I don't need iron. I mean, I'm a mage. I'm not going to wear a plate. What is that? It's a ram. Die! Oh shit, that ram can take some heat.
Goodbye.
We're almost level 4 as well. Oh my gosh. Alright, sweet. So we finished up that part. I think that's all that's left in this area. So let's let's grab these two things. And you know what? It's actually already been a little bit over 20 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call this episode here. Next time we'll turn these in, and then we can start on the official quest line and head out to the next area of the map, which will actually be interesting. At least more interesting than this. All right, guys. I'll see you next time. I'm Byronyk. That is it.